appreciate your life, it takes less work to make yourself happy because you wake up each morning and you appreciate what you already have. Appreciate the food you eat, appreciate the clothes you have, the home you have, car you have, the basic things. You appreciate your family. Everything becomes more easy and more easygoing, and you just flow when you appreciate life. It's when you want things for attention, for fame, or you want to be fake. You want to do things because you want to impress people. You want people to envy you or get jealous of you, or you're faking your career because you want people to think that you're an actor or a musician, or you're living this dream life because you want people to be, to want what you have. And if you're in a relationship, and you're with somebody and you know that they have good looks or they're pretty, then you want people to see that, because then it starts to bring more value to you, because maybe inside, this, not for everyone, but inside for some people, you start to feel like that you don't have a lot of worth and value, and maybe you don't even love yourself because you need to accomplish things before you could work towards appreciating who you are. And you're putting high expectations on your dreams, on your goals, and you're making it everything about who you are, instead of just accepting that you're a human being. You're a human being, and you choose to do these things. Like, do not attach your identity to what you do, to your dream, to your goals. Don't introduce yourself of what your skills are. Like, I'm not going to say, hi, I'm a writer, and by the way, my name is Jason. I'm going to say my name is Jason, and if they ask me, then I'm going to say, oh, I'm a writer, or I do this or that, you know. So respect yourself, and don't believe everything you see. Don't believe everything you see, because when you're standing outside looking in, you're like in your place and you're looking out and you see other people looking like they're happy and stuff. You're just seeing a small little glimpse of their life, or something that you don't even know. You don't know the full story. Just like with the media, they just show you what they want you to see, that they have a narrative, they have an agenda, and they know that people are going to be easily manipulated, and that they're going to agree with things that they see. So think a little, use a cognitive perception of processing things. And it's just like when you watch a movie, it might be deeper than that. It might not just be a movie about this, it might be something that's much deeper. Analyze it, like give it some thought. Because life is not supposed to be simple. Like we're gonna have challenges, we're gonna have obstacles, we're gonna have setbacks, but that we have to be resilient to keep getting up. Every time we get knocked down, get back up. Why do we get up? Because life is a blessing and we appreciate our life. That's why we get up, and that's why we do things. Why do we have dreams? Because it makes us happy. It makes us happy doing those things. But if we have dreams because we need people to see us, and we need people to see that we're valuable, or that we love all the lights flashing. What happens when the lights go shut off and it's empty? Sooner or later, you're gonna have an empty life. If you start cutting away all your friends and all these people because you feel that that they don't agree with you, they don't like certain things about you, or you feel like you're getting judged, you're sensitive, you can't handle criticism. Like, all of that is just like because you can lack confidence or self-esteem, and that you have to boost that. You have to boost that to feel better about who you are. So when somebody says something rude, they say something that you don't like, that you don't even have to respond. You don't even have to worry about it. It's like dirt on your hands that you just wash it away. You just wash it away, it goes down the drain. We don't think about the dirt that goes down the drain. We don't. I'm not gonna think about the dirt that went down the drain like 7 hours from now, 10 hours tomorrow. I'm not gonna say like, man, that dirt went down the drain and it was really dirty, and I just can't stop thinking about it. Like, let it go. Stop overthinking. Stop self-doubting. Stop self-sabotaging. Stop being self-destructive. Just know that you live this life once. Don't throw it away by being negative and having all these like negative emotions. People are going to be shitty and people are going to be great. And if somebody that was shitty in your life left, then know that they did you a favor. That it was a blessing in disguise. They did you a favor because you don't have to deal with that person no more. You don't have to waste any more time, energy, effort on that person anymore. That they did it for you, because if they didn't leave, or they didn't like treat you bad, or they didn't like do something to hurt you, then you may still stick around, giving all your time, all your energy, all your effort, and you won't go anywhere. It's because when you're around selfish people, sometimes they just think about what they want, and that they'll throw everyone under the bus until they get what they want, and then everyone in the past doesn't matter. It's like they did it themselves, they didn't have any help, and forget about everybody else because they fought for their own life and that they achieved this on their own. Nobody achieves anything on their own without help from someone. And if people act that way, then you don't need them in your life. Appreciate life. Enjoy it. Look, I'm walking around. You know, I've never been to this place. And it's nice just to walk around. I just walked the dog earlier. And I'm just out here walking, enjoying myself. I have a mask on. I have gloves because my hands are hurting because of the dog, you know, because the chafing, you know, sometimes when the dog sees other dogs and it pulls, and then my hands could get, you know, like eaten up, like blisters and stuff. So I have to make sure my hands are good and stuff. But I'm not worried about it when I'm walking around and I have this mask on, I have these gloves on. I'm not worried about what people think about me. If somebody looks at me weird, then oh well. Because I'm wearing it to protect others. I feel good right now, but I wear it to protect others. And I don't listen when people say that this mask doesn't protect me because the virus is going to come through the sides and it's going to fly up and go in here and all that. You know what? Like, how the hell does that act that way because it's all in a clinical setting? It's like you have to be confident in what you do and what you wear. Everything from the moment you wake up into the moment you go to bed, you have to trust that you're going to wake up in the morning, that you're going to survive. And that you're going to have another day to live, another blessing, another miracle. And that you're going to have a great day because you set the tone for your life. You set the tone because if you are negative, then everything is just going to be negative. You're going to blame everything. If someone falls down, you're like, typical, and like, it always happens like this to me. You have to believe that, you know what, you knocked it down, you made a mistake. It happens. Clean the mess up, move on. You're not going to stop at every corner, every moment and say, you know, like, why is these things going wrong and why is this happening to me? You know that if you focus on your dream, that you put the effort in, you're creative, you live life, and they use your life experiences, you collaborate with them to empower your dream, that you know that it can make your dream a little bit easier. Who cares how many people are going up against you or how many people are winning contests and how far back you are and you never won anything. People don't notice your work and all that. If you get out there and you do enough for your dream, you could grow it. You have to trust, you have to believe. You have to have passion, because when you do it for passion, then you don't worry about if you sell something or you succeed or you achieve these things, because it makes you happy. It makes you happy with money, without money, that you enjoy doing it because you love to do it. We have to change our mindset to be positive, have a positive mindset, to trust, to believe, to let go of the past. You didn't get into a relationship There are other relationships. Don't value relationships to the point where you're putting people on these pedestals, like way up there. You're making them more valuable than you. That you're saying all these things and you're complimenting them and you're praising them, and what about you? They don't even ask about you, they don't even care about you, and they don't even worry about you. Those are the people you don't want to be around. You want to be around people that will reach out to you when you've left for a while, and then people are like notice that you're gone. They actually notice like, hey, what happened to that person? I'm gonna check on them and stuff. That's when you know that people care about you. But if you only have a handful, then that's enough. That's quality. That's quality because they actually care about you. That they're thinking about you to reach out and say, hey, I haven't seen you lately, and I just want to see how things are going, or happy birthday, or something, And I think that's powerful because it's not going to happen that often because people are going to be stuck in their own life, worried about, what's going on in their life. I have friends like that I've known since I was, since childhood, and they did certain things along the way to where they were just looking out for themselves, and then you try to reach out and you try to keep in contact, but they just never have any interest. But sometimes these people are just, it was just a moment. It was like, you can't be hanging on a moment. Just remember that there was a moment in the past, and you knew this person. Yeah, I once knew this person, but they're not in my life anymore. But I'm open if they want to, come back or be in my life, then I'll think about it if it's somebody that was cool. But, if they did, bad things and they were toxic and everything, then I'd have to think about it. It depends on what happened. But we have to forgive. We have to forgive. Say sorry. It doesn't make you any less valuable if you say sorry. We can be wrong. We could be wrong. We can make mistakes, and we're imperfect human beings. Stop trying to be so perfect, because when you're trying to strive for perfection, then you'll make every excuse in the book. You have self-doubts, and you won't believe in yourself because you're trying to be that person like Sylvester Stallone, like writing Rocky in 3 days, the script. You don't need to do that, because after 3 days he still had to work on it and do revisions, and it wasn't like his first draft like made it into into an option, and that they're going to use it as a shooting script. Maybe he wrote his first draft and he was really compelled to do it, but you can do it too. You could do it. Just imagine that. When you go to your job, you get paid to get your job, and you have to get work done, and you might take pride in your job, and you might love your job. But just think about how much work you do, how much results you get. Just imagine that it was your dream, and that you put that work into your dream, and you love doing it. When you say, I love my job, then imagine if you're a screenwriter and you say, I love my job. I love screenwriting. I love creating stories. I love telling stories. And I love inspiring people. And I love changing the world, because I know I can, because I was given gifts from above, and that God gave me this gift to share with others. And that if I can make money along the way, then that's great. If not, I'm going to enjoy it. But you have to know when to start making money, of course, because you need to survive. And if you're just really giving everything you got to live your dream, and that you're giving all your energy, your time, all your money, and your resources, and you're sacrificing everything, and you're just, just sucking everything dry, that there comes a point where you need to start making money, and maybe you need to get a better job, or start making more money, or think like an entrepreneur. Do things to make money because you deserve it, and that you shouldn't feel guilty making money. And don't worry about what other people think. If you want things, then that's what you want. If you need, desire things, that's what you choose. But remember, appreciate what you have. What you already have is valuable, that it's a blessing, and that just know that God loves you, and that there are people that care about you, and that you are someone, and that you matter, you are enough, you are valuable. Until the next time, value yourself, respect yourself, love yourself. Peace out.